what did you or initially imagine when you started pursuing dance? Like, music videos and all this stuff. Like, what was your original vision or dream? And then I think you told me the shift already that things that happen.
Mhm.
So I guess we'll just stick with that. What was your original dream with that?
My original dream was to backup dance for major artists. And quickly, I realized I'm not that tall. I'm not that sexy or buff. It's not going to happen.
That's not
So,
real.
yeah, I mean, it's a thing. And I think when it comes to the industry, like you have to have tough skin because you're going to get way more no's than you are going to get yeses.
Yep.
So it's always going to be you're too this, you're too short, you're too thin, you're too dark, you're too fast for the music. It's going to be a little slower. You're too whatever it is, or you look too much like that guy. So we can only have one of that guy and you're the second one. So we can't, it's always going to be something. So I feel like the idea of no has to be something that you're ready for. So I kind of grew into that of like, okay, what I did realize was I was keeping up with the people who were getting picked.
Mm.
So that's where the switch started to happen of like, okay, I might not get booked for this job, but I'm definitely not the people who got cut in the first round. So
Mm.
I'm better than that, And then when I got to the second round, third round, sometimes even the final round, I'm like, okay, so there's something here because I wouldn't just be shitty and be here. And then I started going towards things more where it wasn't like, you have to be big and buff. It was just kind of like performance things or like TV things. Like I did a TV pilot where I had to just play a dancer and I kind of freestyle dance. Or when it came to like street styles, a lot of street styles, the industry dancers didn't quite know, but community dancers do. So things like that where they wanted a little bit more street looking, a little more urban or things like
Straight
that. And
street.
you know how I like it, baby, straight street. So when it came to stuff like that, like I was doing better. So I think that played my role and I kind of found the niche of like, okay, that's what I can do. I typically look younger than my age. So when it
Brandon's
came
40.
to, I am not 40, you asshole. When it came to booking jobs for like younger things where I had to play like an 18-year-old or play like a 21-year-old, I was like, I can do those because I have the body and the shape of a young or younger guy. So sure, that's why I was like, send me to Disney stuff, send me to whatever. Like those of you who remember old school Ashley Tisdale, like
Yeah.
getting casted for that stuff, getting casted for like things like that made sense for my look. So again, I just kind of found my niche and was like, what am I good at? I know that I'm not 6'2" muscle bound model. So what can I do? And then I just banked off of that. And I think that's just kind of been what I've focused on the rest of my, even till today, just kind of like, what do I have to offer that I know that they don't?